belong to you.
I belong to you.
Do just what you want. You're the one I trust.
Whether you're burning the midnight oil or have a focus like I do,
Squirrel!
staying efficient and having a setup that you love is increasingly challenging in today's modern world as we get spammed with 18 different gizmos and gadgets and 1,800 notifications on the daily. So let's go over my exact setup on how I stay productive and happy as a software engineer that works from home every day. And before we dive in, I'm not only going to talk about the tech, but you will see a timestamp for each piece down below, but I'm going to touch on some of the aspects of working from home and, like I said, staying productive and happy and so forth. Stick around till the end. Let's start with the ground up. I sit a lot, whether at work, gaming, Netflix and chillin'. And to be completely honest, the sheer volume in which I sit every day had a dramatic impact and hindered my marathon training. My hopeful shift in 2024 is to make a conscious effort to just walk a little more. This is the Urevo 2.25 horsepower walking pad, and it's light, has a controller, and most importantly, it's very quiet. I really am hoping that this gets me out of my chair more, especially during long Zoom calls. When I'm not hitting up the walking pad and still in hopes of not sitting in my chair, check out this oversized desk that I put together last year. Truthfully, there's nothing special about this desk. It's a 70-inch Vivo tabletop mounted to an electric standing desk that I had from a old tiny 48-inch desk. I love being able to move over to one side or the other.
Look at all this floor space! So many activities!
Move my keyboard out of the way and spend a little quality time here with my notebook, designing or documenting or laying out roadmaps for my various projects. Other times when I don't love this desk, it's because I got super lazy or super slobbish, and my desk just became the container for all of my junk. Probably one of the newest additions to my home desk setup is the WELLNEW Ergonomic office chair. This isn't your $1,000 plus Herman Miller chair, but one of the best chairs that I found for around that $300 price point. One feature that I particularly love is the 4D headrest that allows you to pull it forward so you can maintain a good posture, but also push it out of the way when you're reclining or playing video games. Quit spawn camping! Diving into the heart of this setup, I have the 34-inch ultra-wide curved Samsung monitor that's on a 2K resolution. At just over $400, this thing is badass. This monitor has completely eliminated my dual and triple monitor setups that I've had in the past and allows me to stay laser focused on my task or assignment, but still have enough room to leverage multiple windows if and when I need them. And hear me out. If you're like me and you have to wear glasses, going to a single monitor setup was an absolute game changer because you're not having to stare at that middle bezel as the two monitors meet each other. And let us not forget about the fact that I'm no longer having to stare off to one side or the other side anymore, which has completely improved my posture and my general overall health. Now I get to sit right front and center of my monitor, have my keyboard and my mouse all within a single plane of vision, like I said, without having to crank my neck to one side or the other, completely obnoxious. Now let's talk peripherals. To keep me entertained during Pomodoro sessions, I have the Audioengine A2 Plus wireless Bluetooth speakers. Holy shit, that's a mouthful.
That's what she said!
Truthfully, they're absolutely amazing. Even without a subwoofer, it is so much volume and so much sound I can drown out any background thought that I might have. These things pack a massive punch. Vibration? They pack a massive vibration. They sound good. And maybe you catch a vibe from the aesthetics of the background here, but to prevent dungeon dwelling while I'm writing code, I have 4 different light sources. The overhead and natural window light is probably obvious, but hanging out on top and behind my monitor is 2 special lights that just create this really cozy environment. First, I have the BenQ halo bar, which allows me to adjust the temperature and the brightness and even have it adjust to cycle itself as the day's moving on. I freaking love this thing, especially when cranking code late at night. It just creates this cozy, more inviting environment that I want to be in. And second, I have the Phillips Hue lights that are sticky to the back of my monitor. This hides all of the ugly wires and just breaks up the edges of my screen. Clearly, my eyes are bad enough. I don't want to make them worse. What is super fun and is a nice change of pace and super cool with this Phillips Hue lights that are behind my monitor is with their application mentioned, I can change the color, I can have it dance between colors, I can set scenes. One that I particularly like is the relax and valley dawn scenes that you can set. It makes a super inviting environment in the morning that's just nice and refreshing. Out of all the gadgets that I have, one of the most simplistic pieces that I absolutely love and don't see a future without is this Pomodoro cube, or at least I'm calling it a Pomodoro cube. This thing is a gravity-fed kitchen timer with presets of 15, 20, 30, and 60 minutes. So I just rock a 30-10 split 3 times for a really relaxing and nice 2-hour session. All you need to do is turn it on, it beeps, go ahead and set the 30 to the sky. You won't be able to see it in the camera here, but there is a little baby timer that is counting down from 30 down to 0. If you want to reset this timer, put the blank side up to the ceiling, it beeps again, flick it over again. After 30 minutes, the alarm goes off, ceiling. Super easy, super simple, fits in your pocket. I don't ever see my life without this again, but I'm flipping it so much now it's kind of annoying. I'm gonna turn it off now. Truthfully, this little tiny cube was a $9 purchase, fits in the pocket, fits in my book bag on the go, and just generally helps keep me accountable no matter where I'm at. I've seen the other little dial timers that you can spin. Truthfully, this thing is just a little more rugged than those, so I'm not afraid to take it outside or that I'm gonna scratch it. Let's be 100% transparent and completely honest. You can't have a desk set up without your favorite snack. Shout out Max Tuning. Sour strips are my drug of choice, and if you ever stop making this product, I might actually cry. After going through all of these gadgets, maybe you're catching a little bit of a theme here that I'm interested in coming into this inviting office and getting a cozy vibe. Not just a cozy vibe, but one with the least amount of intentional items that keep me focused and distraction free. I really struggle with distractions. It is very difficult for me to come in and out of flow states. I am in a trance once I'm there, but I, like many other people, struggle to get there. Here is to all of the intangible things that help really define this space. Year 2024 is the year of minimalism in my life. And truthfully, I have a young child. I'm sure this is largely inspired because I am so ungodly sick of stepping on Legos or Barbie doll accessories and an overwhelming amount of glitter and fake makeup. She loves to play and make messes, and that is super unproductive for anything that I'm trying to do creatively. So this minimalist setup here in my office is my home away from home. This isn't just to have less items. It is more of me trying to embrace that mindset that less is more, and more importantly, to have real intentional meaning. Every item and decision and habit that I bring to this space has a real purpose and is pushing me towards my goals. You know, I'm finding as I'm getting older that the worst things that I can do is put the fun objects, whether it be, you know, a computer or a video game or a tablet, in the space that I'm going to work, as it only provides a distraction. It's only teasing you during the day because you can't play with those and you have to focus on other tasks like work. And this year, I'm just trying to hold myself accountable and have fun along the way. The other big thing for taking this minimalist approach for me is that I'm not using 18 different trackers to check a box or mark my progress, as those are gonna make me go completely insane. Some of them will hold me accountable, and I want to tackle goals and dreams, but spend adequate time with my family and doing the things that I love to do. I hope this peek into my space and how I'm approaching 2024 in this minimalist office setup has given you some inspiration or ideas on your own. Cheers to the new year. Here's to making changes that are pushing us towards our dreams and goals, and to stepping into a more forward-thinking and enjoyable way of focusing on our work. I can't wait to see your setup on Threads, or drop a comment down below on how you're making your space uniquely yours. I appreciate you all. Let's kick ass this year, and I will see you next week. Peace.